So today we're going to tie this little size 20G hook olive nymph pattern that has been catching a couple of trout for me of late, and I think it's one worth having in your box. So to begin, I have a size 20 Dohiku jig hook in the vise, and I got a 3mm tungsten bead on that hook. Now when we're tying in larger beads onto smaller hooks, they do tend to move around quite a bit. So just we want to secure that bead in there first. So basically what I do is just get a bit of super glue on a needle, and on the knuckle of the hook there I'm just going to place a bit of super glue, and I'm just going to sit that bead nice and high and prominent up where it's supposed to be, and a super glue will hold it in place and allow us to tie it nicely proportionate fly. So to begin, I'm going to use some dark chocolate brown tying thread, and I'm going to begin to form my body. So for the tail, we're going to add in some couple of strands of Coq de Leon, like so. Just adjust them to the required length in before we tidy up. I've been finding this kind of proportionate size of a nymph being quite productive this year. I started fishing them earlier on in the season, larger beads, smaller bodies. It's been quite productive, as I said. For the rib, I'm adding in some copper wire, and then I'm going to just tidy up my body. Like so. Then I'm just going to rib that body, just holding the tail in place to make sure it's sitting exactly on top. And I'm going to rib up that little body. Twist away your wire. Now I'm going to add a little wing into this nymph, and for this I'm going to use a thing called Wing and Flash. It's a fine UV stranded flash material. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break away. It's quite easy to break and tear away. I'm going to take a pinch of it, and I'm just going to add it in there on top, directly behind the bead. A couple of turns secured in, loop it back over, and a couple of more turns on top, and just tear away roughly to your desired quantity. Once I'm happy with that, then I'm going to add a little bit of a dubbin that I got from some guys in Smoky Mountain Angler last year when I was over there in Tennessee doing some fishing. This is an olive blended dubbin with kind of a nice bit of UV flash through it, a bit of black UV there as well, and yeah, fantastic stuff, really love it, especially for doing little collars and stuff like that. If you're ever in the Tennessee area, make sure to check those guys out. So I've got a small pinch of it here, and I'm going to just add that to the thread there. And then I'm just going to put a couple of turns of that in just behind the bead. I'm going to take my whip finish tool, a couple of turns, and just secure it in there. Tighten up and take away my thread. Then just to finish it off, as you know, I like to give the nymphs a bit of a brush out to get them nice and fishy looking. Bit of a brush out to brush out that collar. Ready to rock. Simple, effective little olive pattern there now at the moment. Been catching quite a number of fish, and hope you enjoy the tie-in and enjoy the fishing.